They did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. It's started on the next drive. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Knapp. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. He hands it to the back. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? That's caught. It's Joslin. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the Jayhawks will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Running it back, it's Robinson. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Ball handed off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Knapp. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Kansas offense is back out there now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Makes a quick catch. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Looking to pass. It's Knapp. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's complete downfield. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking downfield. It's Knapp. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate who'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. Offense comes out to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He flips it to the back across the middle. An explosive play, moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Finds his man. It's Joslin. The Jayhawks are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Down he goes. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Could he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Jayhawks line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And the Jayhawks looking to keep this drive rolling. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Knapp. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll give it to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Here's the handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Running back with the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. This offense has been struggling. Still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Finds his target. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Jayhawks looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. Let's give credit to the offense. Blocked it well and made it happen.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Looking to chuck it again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Joslin. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll run it to the right side. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Knapp. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught in the flat by the running back. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moffitt. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They'll tackle him at the 27. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the Jayhawks pick up enough yardage for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Jayhawks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. Looking to throw. It's Knapp. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Got him. He's sacked. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this. Supremacy. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Jayhawks special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The ball is caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. He needs a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Jayhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And the Jayhawks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Looking to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides to avoid the big hit. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. And he'll set up to throw. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And it's no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And here comes the UFC offense back on the field. Off the 56-yard missed field goal, the offense will set up at the 39. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Oh, Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. DAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down of the 47. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
After consecutive losses, he did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the Trojans will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. It's a shotgun run call. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Not much on that play, brought down short. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Defense, ears pinned back. They tackle him right there at the 3. Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught over the middle. It's Castro. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Castro. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And he's got his man open downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line. Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. And the ball is hauled in. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. That would be third down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The ball is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, Let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. Recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
USC offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught on the outside. It's Castro. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Now the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? making people miss. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. 1st and 10 play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off target and incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
And the Jayhawks bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry up.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a 1st down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be brought down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a 2nd chance of points here after that special teams roughing penalty. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. The Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Southern California. Quarterback flashing the speed on that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
so they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Makes the grab. It's Joslin. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
The Jayhawks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Here we go. National championship game, fourth quarter. One possession game here. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He'll get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. Coverage team brings down the returner. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Kansas. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to 41. Another first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Kansas Jayhawks.